So, this is my most requested video, I don't know why. Batman Beyond, starring Michael Keaton and Terry McGinnis. So, what is the truth? What does Warstu know about this? What is going on? Let's talk. So, the controversy started 6 months ago. I posted a video saying that Tom Holland was going to be starring in Batman Beyond alongside Michael Keaton. So let's break down what really happened. Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy here, Warstu, with a video on the Batman Beyond in development, apparently. But I'm going to tell you what's really going on. So if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. Why not? At the 100,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away something that is pretty cool. Also, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. I do stories and answer questions and stuff like that all the time. If you want to see what I physically look like, check me out on Instagram at Warstu. And also Twitter, WarstuG. Right, let's get into this video. So, Walter, who is head of DC, has nothing to do with HBO Max. That's Jason Keeley or Jason Keller, who's in charge of HBO Max. Let's just make the difference between DC Films and HBO Max. What Jason speaks, HBO Max. Walter, DC Films. But that does not mean that he's involved with every single project. So what happened was there was an interview going around last week from the New York Times when he said there's going to be 2 different Batmans running simultaneously. Realistically, there's going to be 3 because there's Ben Affleck Batman, the main DCEU Batman. There's Robert Pattinson, who's going to be in his own universe. And then there's Michael Keaton coming from a different Earth. So technically there will be 3 Batman, so to speak, in some parallel universe, so to speak. So what happened was he was asked a question on Twitter and he responded with Michael Keaton. Then you got all these clickbait websites, clickbait YouTubers going, Michael Keaton is the main DCEU Batman. Michael Keaton is the main DCEU Batman. And I said, alongside, you know, the Cultured Nerd, the Like Podcast, Matthew Taylor from the Cultured Nerd, they all literally said, no, there is no evidence. He didn't say that. Then this New York presenter, Times reporter, redacted what he said and was like, oh, I've just been moved my house, had no internet. No, I was referring to the Flash movie, nothing else. So this is where this big, like, conspiracy theory came back up again. Because like as I said, I reported this 6 months ago. I've been hearing tidbits about this for a long time. Nothing factual, but like on Instagram at Warstu, this is one of my most requested videos. And I do personally think there should be a Batman Beyond and Michael Keaton should be involved for sure. Now, Michael Keaton could be involved in some projects as a mentor role in a small capacity, like Nick Fury of the MCU, but obviously in the DCU, in a small role, not in a big capacity, because Michael Keaton's obviously busy. He's involved with allegedly Spider-Man 3. He did Morbius. He's obviously Vulture in the MCU and, like, I guess you say Sonyverse. So yeah, potentially this could happen, but I'm seeing a lot of reports from websites. Now it is funny because I talk to a lot of the like insiders and I have sources and stuff. So whenever a website comes up with this stuff and I'm going to entertain the idea for a moment. So it says here on boundingintothecomics.com, though recent reports have attempted to migrate hopes that Michael Keaton will return as Batman Beyond, his appearance in The Flash, a new scoop challenges these claims. So Michael Keaton is officially going to be in The Flash movie alongside Ben Affleck, the Batman, who is going to mentor The Flash, Barry Allen, currently played by Ezra Miller. And they are going to start shooting this movie, I think, in the summer, before the summer, in April. So that is factually correct. So, small screen, Edward, sources say, who claim he knows personally and trusts them, and tells them that Keaton is in talks to star in Batman Beyond, featuring alongside allegedly Terry McGinnis. Features Timothy Chalamet from the Dune movie. I can't say his surname right, so I'm probably going to get butchered in the comment. But in my opinion, this is just a fan cast, and there's no factual evidence behind it, because the biggest sources get things wrong. So then he goes, initially suggested by a TV series by prior sources, reports that the futuristic HBO Max original project is intended to be one of a 2-year deal DC movies Walter made reference to. Yeah, he did, but Walter's got absolutely nothing to do with HBO Max. Jason Keller is in charge of that. According to his source, Timothy and Keaton are close to signing on the dotted line. Signing on the dotted line this far out when there's no production grid, there's no casting team, there's no, like, they've not even started production on it, they've not even started the script or anything like that. They're already signing on. There have been talks. They have been in talks to start in what will be Batman Beyond feature-length movie, not a TV show, I previously told. The source continued, the Batman Beyond film will be released straight to HBO HBO Max and will be part of the DCEU. Well, if it's part of the DCEU, then it makes more sense for Ben Affleck because he is the DCEU Batman. Further note, the additional source had collaborated the claim, relaying on a second source. As it stands, Batman Beyond will actually be a film, not a TV show. It will be coming to HBO Max, one of their 2 DC comic movies a year, and it's looking like both Keaton and Timothy will be starring in it. Although, as I've said, guys, there really isn't any sources. I've reached out to my sources, and obviously they are just saying what I already knew, which, yeah, it could potentially happen, but when you're actually reporting it as an exclusive, then if you go over to the small screen website, it's an exclusive Batman Beyond film report. Okay, honey. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to say that word. If it's an exclusive, you can't say Batman filming reportedly, Batman Beyond film reportedly coming to HBO Max starring Michael Keaton. Exclusive. Now, if it's reportedly, you wouldn't have a reportedly scoop. It either is, you would only have an exclusive if it's 100% happening. This is like a theory or, you know, a rumor. Now, you can't have a scoop rumor because that's just a fan theory. And let's just go over this. Yeah, it literally just redacts exactly what it says, but it is interesting because it says, interesting enough, the project was hinted at in a recent article by by Mikey. Okay, yeah, good old Mikey's involved. Good, Mikey Sutton's involved. What does this person have to say? First of all, the new Keaton Dark Knight films being planned are true. However, he won't really be the star. Rather, it's the Batman Beyond property that I broke on. Oh, you broke, did you? You broke. On June the 24th on Lord of the Long Box. No idea what that is. At the time, the live-action Batman Beyond was only going to be an HBO Max. However, Warner Bros. Eventually felt that this was too commercially huge to stay put on their streaming network. Well, for starters, AT&T own the company, so it's up to AT&T where any of this kind of stuff would eventually go. So Warner Bros. Are running under AT&T because they never wanted the Snyder Cut, and it's coming. So you've got Mikey Sutton as a source and someone from small screen, but it's Edward guy, but it's still reportedly exclusive. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand where this Keaton's coming from to say that he's literally, you know, close to signing on, but it's only reportedly is very interesting. You know me, I like to do theories, rumors, news, fan theories and everything. No idea how I'm going to title this because at the moment, if you go over all the reports, they're all just citing the exact same thing. I've also been told stuff like it's not Batman Beyond, it's actually a Batgirl movie that Michael Keaton's involved with. We don't even know if Michael Keaton's involved with anything realistically. People can say stuff all the time. It doesn't mean it's happening unless it's exclusive and it's being confirmed by a trade. Now, I don't like to say that because trades do get things wrong all the time. They really do. But they've got more validity. They've got more pulling power when it comes from a trade rather than an independent website. I don't know, guys. Do you believe this story? At the moment, I don't believe it. I think if this is going to happen, you're talking 3 to 4 years off. And thus being the case, no one will be signed on. They wouldn't have already got Batman Beyond. Michael Keaton wouldn't be signed on to projects 4 years in the future. So I'm going to say debunked. And if anyone was going to play Batman Beyond, I would prefer it to be I prefer it to be Tom Holland, although he's actually Spider-Man, Peter Parker, so it won't happen. What I think is there's very good artwork out for Timothy. So I think basically what's happened is the artwork was found, then you've kind of put a story in that matches the article. But in my opinion, guys, I don't know if this is happening, but let's be honest here. The Flash movie is going to open up the multiverse. So in theory, Robert Pattinson's version of Bruce Wayne will be in its own universe. So in theory, all this kind of stuff could happen. Because of the multiverse, nothing is impossible. But to factually put, you know, people saying, oh, Mikey Sutton says this and all that kind of stuff, and put reportedly exclusive, take the reportedly out, put confirmed, because if it's an exclusive, it's going to have to be confirmed. It can't be exclusive, but it's a reportedly. No, it doesn't work like that. So like always, guys, let me know what you think in the comment box down below in the chat. And also in the same article, it says here where the original cartoon series is currently available, it's implying that there's going to be a Batman new animated series as well, although I've not actually heard anything about it either. So guys, I'm just telling you what I've heard, dropping the tea, you know, from what I've heard. Yeah, this could be 20% correct, but nothing's happened, nothing's confirmed, nothing's greenlit or anything like that. So at the moment, it's a rumor story. So would you like Tom Holland or would you like Timothy Chalamet, I can't even say his last name, to play Terry McGinnis? Do you think Keaton will stick around to train Terry McGinnis? I think it'd be badass. I'm not against the idea. I'm just saying factually, I haven't heard anything officially from anyone that is credible. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe and comment, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.